Welcome to Start Early. Hello.
We're on?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I need to find the stream link.
That was
I think.
quick.
It was quick. So, yeah. Hello. How many viewers? I need to find the link to the stream here. Let's open it up. So we were having some technical difficulties. I need to remember to mute this though, or else we're gonna hear the echo.
I don't hear the echo.
I don't hear the echo either. Do we have the audio set on the wrong thing? Probably a good thing we don't hear it.
Yeah.
And the quality looks good. It's weird. Because we're doing it on I Barry Nance. Is this Elderberry Nance or which one are we speaking to? There are two of them. There isn't any echo. I don't hear any echo either. Do you hear echo? Is that why you're saying that? You are somewhat famous. Yeah, that you and both of us are seeing you right now. So you are very famous. It's the junior. Okay. It's the junior. We have 335 subscribers. Is that where we were before?
Was there a question?
Started. So we had some issues. So this was what we were kind of talking about before it started, because Sir Barry Nance was saying it was going to be live in 61 minutes, and I was like, that's not right. And what's confusing is this is Sam's laptop, and it's set like an hour early. Did you just never change it for daylight savings?
Oh, that would be it. I didn't know. I thought it was on satellite.
Okay, so so it's not on satellite, I guess, and so it's an hour early. So it said like it is 4:30 right now, but it said it was going live in 61 minutes because the computer thinks it's 3:30. So that might have been confusing. So it says like scheduled for 4:30, starting in 60 something minutes.
Now
we have 4 people. Sick. Hey, pop in the chat. I don't know who all is here, but I'd love to hear from you guys. We have figures. Right here, and we got X-Men Cyclops, we got Zombie Scarlet Witch. Yes, time travel, magical time travel, starting in 61 minutes at 4:30. I don't know how that would work. It's breaking my brain. We have both Ant-Man, well, not both Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania figures, but both of the ones that I have purchased. So yeah, live in 61 minutes. What would that mean? Live in 61 minutes, so you'd be
that means some people are gonna be late.
That means some people are gonna be like, yes, but time travel wise. Oh, we also have one Black Series figure. I was hoping to have more than one Black Series figure.
But you opened your other one.
I did. And it was a birthday present. We were on a trip, and I was like, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait to open it. So I didn't. Wait. And it was Qui-Gon. I didn't bring it. Do I have any photos of it? Okay, Barry Sr. is also in the chat. He's not in the chat, but he just texted me saying he is here. So he's one of the 4 people. Mm-hmm. And screenshot. Yep. Live in 60 minutes. May 11th at 12:30. I don't know what's going
11th,
on.
Right?
It says May 11th at 12:30 a.m. I'm so confused. What's going on?
60 minutes?
That's 60 minutes.
60 minutes until
it's broken, okay? I don't know if that's a YouTube problem or a StreamYard problem or just a problem or an us problem, but we're here now, and that's what matters. I have no clue how that happened. But yeah. It figures that you have figures. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat because I'm figuring out this whole time travel paradox that we're stuck in. We need Dr. Emmett Brown to come help us out because we are very confused. So I don't know when we're gonna start opening figures. We're just kind of chilling. Oh, and I can show the chat. It figures that you have figures. Now you're famous, BJ. You're famous. You're welcome. And he says he might not be able to stay the whole time, but we're happy to have you here now. And I could do this. Subscribe. to Sam at Sam the Theorist, even though he doesn't want you to because there's nothing on his channel. But go do it anyway.
Might be an incentive, I guess.
That might be an incentive. Then I can add more. Sorry if the typing's really loud.
Typo.
I know. Thank you. Sam's always good at pointing out my typos. I'll scroll across bottom. I am burdened with glorious purpose. And for a little Star Wars action. Hello there! Okay. Dogs and cats. What's that supposed to mean? What were we talking about?
Maybe we were.
Does that have something to do with time travel?
I mean,
I don't know.
They're a few seconds ahead of us or something like that.
I feel like
so
we've done something.
We probably mentioned something like that.
Probably. I don't remember. Well, I'm glad we're not lonely in here. We have someone in the chat. So we have 4 people. I don't know who all the 4 people are, but thank you all for being here. I thought there'd be like 2. Oh, it's Ghostbusters. We haven't seen Ghostbusters. I apologize, sir. I'm very sorry. We know some classic movies, not all of them. So yeah, we could start opening figgies soon. I know I called them figgies. I used to be so adamant that I would never call them figs or figgies.
I remember you saying that.
And now it's like, I don't know. It's too much of being in the Out of the Basement Discord. It's changed my mind. It's more fun because figure is kind of an awkward word, you know? It's kind of an awkward word. Word. Awkward word is also an awkward word.
I remember.
Figure. Oh, Barry's leaving. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. It was good seeing you. Everyone say bye. Barry Nance. He's the greatest. He is famous. And we will see him later. We appreciate you stopping by, helping us kickstart the stream. And yeah, I guess now's a good time to start opening figures. So we can hide that. Do you want to open one? I guess, I mean, we shouldn't open too many at once because we want them to last for a while.
All right.
So I'll start with Chewie, the one Black Series figure. So this is the Chewbacca from the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary. He has the chain from when he was captured by Leia, disguised as Boosh. My phone just dinged. Here, can you check? Can you eat figure Newtons? Fig Newtons. See, this is what I said. It's like a fig is not a figure.
I started typing my passcode.
Oh.
Into your phone.
The James Webb Telescope is messing up time. We're getting text from Barry Sr. Okay. Not really leaving yet. Okay. He's not leaving yet. But don't leave yet. Please don't. And depending on how long this stream goes for, we may be here a while. Oh yeah, I was still talking about this, wasn't I?
Yeah.
What was I saying? I was talking about Boosh.
Yeah, you were just saying that.
Oh, well, yeah. You guys know. It has a cool card back. It has that. Because I'm gotta get used to this mirroring thing. 40th anniversary is here. Ages 4 and up is here, which is different.
That's the scene where he sees the baboon deer thing.
Yeah, the baboon deer thing. So this is from Endor. It's fun card back. And we got some other figures back here. I don't think I'm going to be getting any of those other ones. If I do get them, I may as well just get the mainline version, but I might get the 40th anniversary version as well. And they were already re-releasing this figure, this Chewbacca with the chain, in the
40th.
The mainline.
Oh, mainline.
Yeah, because this was the first release of this figure, this version of the Chewbacca figure. So they're already doing a re-release. But it's cool to have this. This is my first Chewbacca. It took me a long time to actually get a Chewbacca. And I still don't have a Leia. I love Chewbacca and Leia, but like it took me forever to get around to getting them for some reason. And now I have motivation to get both a Chewbacca and a Leia because I can have Boosh Leia holding the chain on the display. That would be really cool. So I still need to get that one sometime.
It would make it make more sense.
It would, yeah.
Because you can't really take the chain off.
Right.
I was just thinking it could have been an accessory, and then it looked closer. No, it couldn't.
Right, because if you take it off, then he would have had it. Obviously, it's part of the sculpt, so you can't take it off. But even if it was, it would have like an awkward divot in the fur if you were to leave it.
Is it fur or hair?
It is. That is a great question. I don't know.
Do Wookiees have fur or hair?
That is a good question. What's the difference? Is fur sheds excessively, right?
Because it has layers.
Layers.
Yes. Yes. Hair is just.
Sorry for the loud crinkling.
Hair is just strands. Fur kind of has it kind of grows like one patch at a time, if I remember right.
So hair does or fur does?
Fur does. Hair grows like consistently, and fur, like, you know, when they shed, it's in patches. So like
this just fell off. We have naked Chewie on our hands. He looks really good. He's got a well painted face there. Camera doesn't like to focus, but you can pretend that you can see it. I think Barry Nance is gone now, which is fine. He has a haircut to get to. Because we've seen him recently. His hair's getting real shaggy. Not really. He has good hair. Hopefully he's not trimming his beard. He has a nice beard. Obi-Wan Kenobi thing going on there. So don't shave the beard if you're still here. We like the beard. At least I do. Sam might not.
I like the beard.
Sam likes the beard as well. How do you attach this thing? Oh, I see. You can do it. And this feels very loose. But yeah, he's really good. He's got like his mouth is slightly open. His eyes are very blue. I don't remember Chewie's eyes being blue. At least not that like striking blue. I don't know if you guys.
Maybe they are on the costume and it never showed up.
Well, it's not the costume. I think it's actually Peter Mayhew's eyes.
Oh. They show through. Okay, that makes sense. I never thought about that.
That's why he has like the dark eye paint, like Batman, around his eyes. Have you ever seen like the behind the scenes stuff?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's his actual eyes. I don't think he has those bright blue eyes. So that's really odd, but it kind of looks cool. I kind of like it.
I don't know why I never thought about that. I mean, like, he doesn't have a mascot head where you see through the mouth. So I don't know what I was thinking the eyes would be, if not his eyes.
Public service announcement: please don't leave your Wookiees chained up or in hot cars with all the windows rolled up for summer. Yes, please don't leave them chained up. The beard is getting trimmed. No. No. Can't. Well, don't shave it. Trimming is one thing. Fine. It's his choice. It's his beard. It's his face. He can do what he wants with it. But we like the beard. Just giving you a little feedback. So
this is pretty good for as far as articulation goes. The not messing up the
hair, hair sculpt or the fur
sculpt. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, because that's my biggest problem.
He's gonna braid the beard. Do it. Have a Stoic the Vast thing going on. That would be epic. Or our other uncle. He's done the braided beard thing.
Yeah, I don't think Uncle BJ has a big enough beard for that.
No, and I don't think he has the same persona. The uncle we're thinking of has a very different persona. Pulls off the braided beard thing. But Chewie could pull off a braided beard, I can tell you that. If he didn't have this dank chain on him. So yeah, so don't leave your Wookiees chained up on Tatooine in your land speeders. Because it gets hot.
Why does he come with this? Did he have it in the scene?
Well, it doesn't have to all be so scene specific, you know? Like, it's Chewbacca. He's going to come with the bowcaster. Yeah. Even if he didn't have it. I don't think he had it in the entire Tatooine sequence at all.
Right. Because he didn't have, like...
The package is preserved for you. Carded people.
There's no way to smuggle this into Jabba's palace.
Han Solo could find a way. But Han Solo had already been
that-
smuggled into
yes.
Jabba's palace himself. Oh crap!
And they're trying to smuggle him out.
Right.
So if they could smuggle him out, then they could have him smuggle that in. But then there would be no point.
Right.
Because you've just got Bib Fortuna sitting on the chair.
Right. It's difficult. Scope came off. I didn't know it could do that. But now we know this thing is very portable because you can take every single piece of it off. Putting it back on is a different story. A Star Wars story. Putting Chewbacca's bowcaster together in a Star Wars story. I don't know how I'm going to get him to hold this 2 hands. I might need to do hot water on his hand. To get him to be a little bit more malleable. Maybe if I take this off for a second, it might be easier. Yeah, that's better.
That's probably why it comes apart.
And do you smell how strong he smells? And I don't mean just like a Wookiee. I mean like I don't care what you
Plastic?
smell, if you know what I'm saying. It smells very strongly of plastic, which is odd because I haven't had Black Series figures smell that strong before. Maybe it's just because there's so much plastic. Can you fish with a bowcaster? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. I see that. Maybe. It depends.
We better get this back on, right?
Yes. I wanted to push it a little further because his thumb is kind of grabbing there. And yeah, you can't put it back on if his thumb is on top of that thing. Might make it a little bit difficult. Hey, Barry Nance, sir. Barry Nance Jr. How does the audio sound? We can't hear it. I don't know if we're having audio issues. Because I can't tell. So let us know. I'm using I think the internal microphone, not the internal microphone. I'm using the microphone on the webcam. So let me know if it sounds good. If you're still here. When you
he asked a question recently. So.
Well, I'm sure he can hear us. I just want to know if it sounds good. Maybe plastic is a Wookiee cologne. I don't think Wookiees wear cologne. If anything, it's like Ode to Kashyyyk. Something like that.
Oh, we'll get to that later. It's something
you can look at it if you want.
Yeah, but I mean, stream.
Right, you can point it out. That's what I mean. Of course, you can look at it, but if you want, you don't have to worry about it.
They've both got the
same hands, the pointing hands.
Yeah, well, not exactly. They're swapped.
They're swapped. Okay, I see. They got like the same hands. Audio sound good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, they both got like the same array of hands, just swapped. So
yeah, it's like I was.
So this is his left hand, and that's his right hand, and it's his right hand is his left hand is pointing, his right hand is.
Yeah, that's. I was mentioning that when you got the Ant-Man figure, well, it's like I don't understand the choice here. Mm-hmm. So obviously, when you're going for an array of hands for an action figure, you need the punching hands first. Mm-hmm. That's essential. And the other essential set of hands is the pointing hands. Mm-hmm. Specifically, like the pointing hands. Like one action, pointing.
Pointing. When you think of Ant-Man, what is Ant-Man always doing? Pointing.
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 Yeah, like that. And same with Cyclops. He's doing it. He's doing that too.
Well, what it is with Cyclops, I think they have it on the front here.
Yeah, that actually.
I think there's two fingers.
Okay, that makes more sense. That's actually that is necessary then.
Yes. But for Ant-Man, it's a little odd. Like, is it kind of the same issue with? Yeah, because he has 2 fist hands, but he doesn't have 2 relaxed hands. Mm-hmm. But it's not as bad as that $35 Spider-Man, where they didn't even include like 2 web shooters and 2. Okay, finally I got it around that stupid hand. I mean, I love Chewie, but his hand is stupid. But it wasn't like that. Yeah, that's Spider-Man where they had the arrays of hands that just they didn't have matching sets. Picking nose hand, possibly, as everyone says. Or as Django Fett says, I realized recently that there's two possiblies that I could be referencing, both in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
It's a dilemma because, it's got to be very clear what I'm referencing if I'm referencing Star Wars.
I don't know.
Because everybody always understands what the heck I'm talking about when I'm constantly referencing Star Wars anyway.
Yeah. Maybe what is Obi-Wan doing when he says possibly? Because Jango's just standing there.
Obi-Wan is also just standing there,
but
saying it flatly.
Are you sure he's not just?
It's when Anakin asks him. Well, he says, "Your senses are that attuned," and then Anakin's like, "And yours are," and he's possibly. And then when he's asking Jango, he's like, "Ever made your way as far into the interior as Coruscant?"
That's that is a dilemma. Because I was thinking that would be a way to.
I mean, it's like
identify
the least dilemma of dilemmas. We lost 2 viewers.
Oh,
that's fine. We've been going for 20 minutes, just talking about nothing. So it kind of makes sense. But we have Chewie. We got to show the figures, keep people engaged. But yeah, there's Chewie. He's actually really good. I haven't ever had this Chewbacca sculpt before. And I haven't had any Chewbacca figure. Apparently, they've been reusing the same one forever, but it has a nice feel to it. Has a nice weight. He stands up nice. He got decent articulation.
And the fur looks good around the articulation joints.
Yeah, it does. It's a little bit funny. I do think it looks funny, but you gotta have a Chewbacca. And really, there's no way to make a Chewbacca figure look good. You ever seen the Hot Toys where they do like the rooted hair?
Yeah,
it's bad.
Yeah, that's a lot worse.
Yes. Hey, we got another viewer. Hello, new viewer. You want to become a chatter? Possibly. Audio shots. I don't know what that was a reference to. I keep missing your references. It's just a little bit behind. We apologize. Yeah. Hello, viewers. Hello.
I have noticed that on...
He's really good. I don't know why people complain about it. Look at that. He can do an aiming pose. That's sick. What were you saying?
I was just saying I've noticed the lag on other streaming, on other live streams where where I'll notice they'll be talking about something. I don't usually watch live streams live.
I do.
But I'll notice as I'm watching it that they'll talk about something and then it'll take then
it'll take a second for the chat to catch up. Grandpa Barry's still here. We appreciate that.
It takes a...
Grandpa Barry Nance.
No, it takes a while for... I don't know. I think that's what I was...
So this is BJ, Barry Jr., but if you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, Barry Sr., grandfather, is still here.
Yeah.
Which we much appreciate. And it's just him. It's just him and us now.
Oh, because we're one of the viewers?
Well, no, we're not. It's just him. He's still here.
Oh. Hi.
Hello. But this is going to be really awkward if anyone watches this on the replay. Well, now you're here. So we just always have to remember that. There still could obviously be someone here on the replay. So we appreciate it. I think there will be. Definitely a lot more people watching it on a replay than...
Especially if it said... 60 minutes for everyone.
Right. That was
if this lasts an hour,
let me see if I can find that.
This lasts an hour.
This is the goofiest thing I've ever seen. So, like we mentioned earlier, the problem was on the laptop, on Sam's laptop, it says it's an hour earlier than it is for some reason. But so Barry Jr., this guy here who's been in the chat, he texted us and said, it's starting in 60 minutes. That's not right. And I'm like, what? Well, no, it's not. What? Oh, he's getting cut now. Bleeding out. I appreciate the dedication that you're still chatting while you're getting a very... The room is spinning. You guys are witnessing it here. Oh goodness. But anyway, so that was the problem. Was it says
It also says it's for tomorrow.
Right. This is what's so confusing, and I'm about to show him that. Is it said it made sense a little bit to me when it was like I set it scheduled for 4:30, and it thought that it was going to be at 4:30 for the computer,
right?
And the computer was an hour off, so that kind of made sense, but it's still a little confusing. But this says this is what our grandfather sent us. It's very difficult to see, but it says live in 60 minutes. May 11th at 12:30 a.m.
And that was like when we started.
That was before we started, yeah. And it's like in 60 minutes, it's going to be tomorrow at midnight. It doesn't make any sense. I think that's a YouTube problem. I don't know how it screwed that up, but because there's like no logic to that. It's not like, oh, well, this was a little behind, so it was running off the computer clock and thinks it's starting in 60 minutes. That still doesn't make sense when it knows it's starting at 4:30.
Right.
But it makes a little more sense since we have time issues on the computer. But it didn't make any sense that it thought it was starting at 12:30 in 60 minutes.
That could be like a fail-safe, aside from the tomorrow at midnight thing. It could be a fail-safe where it could have been, I should say, it could have been a fail-safe for if you were on a computer with the wrong time and you started it at the time it said on the computer.
Right. It
lets everyone know when you are probably going to start it based on what time you probably think it is.
Right. That does make a little more sense. But saying it's starting at 12:30 doesn't make any sense. That was a YouTube glitch, I think. And I'm sorry you couldn't see it. I'm still.
It was a little blurry, but it kind of showed up until you put your hand over it.
I don't know.
So is Chewbacca supposed to be just barely under the camera?
Oh, well, we'd have to do something like this if we wanted him to be on camera.
That works really well. I think we should just
epic figure.
I think we should leave it just about like that. Except he is taller than other figures, so maybe not this specifically every time.
Well, he's a very epic figure. I don't know why people hate on this Chewbacca mold. Well, they don't really hate on it, but they just say it needs to be upgraded. It has good articulation, and it has a good sculpt. I don't know. Maybe if I play with it more, I'll like it less. But look at that. You can do cool stuff. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm glad to have it.
Yeah, you had him in a walking pose earlier?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a leaning into the aim pose like that. I dig it. So there's that. That's Chewie. And this is the card. Saved it. And yeah. We just chilling. And sorry if you hear barking dogs and cars, because we're close to the street. We're not in a house. We're in an RV.
You could have fooled them.
I could have fooled them because it looks so nice in here. But we are in an RV, and it's cozy. It's cozy, but we did it because in the house sometimes it's kind of loud, and so we figured in here it'd be quiet. So luckily the internet thing, it's working. It's working well.
Too bad there's not a way to set it up over there. That would have been kind of fun. But it wouldn't have really looked like a house anymore.
Right.
I'm just saying, that would have been never mind. It doesn't matter. I was just saying
space telescope. Okay. Oh. Lol. Yeah.
I was like,
we're having a separate chat with Barry Senior over here on the phone. Yeah. So do we want to open a new figure since chat's a little slow since
someone else is here.
Oh, hello. Good to see you. It might be Barry Nance. It might be someone else. Good to see you. People are popping in and out, and that's just fine. We get it. I'm so offended. How dare you not spend your entire evening with me? Hey! But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool that we even had, when we first started, we had 4 people. I was like, what? 4 people? Which is nothing. I know everyone's like, what? 4 people is nothing, but it's not when you only have 300 something subscribers. That's a fairly small channel So getting a lot of viewers is really cool. Or a certain amount of viewers. And my last video did really well. And so I want to thank all you guys for that. Anyone watching the replay, anyone here live out of the 2 people. I want to thank you guys. That last video performed really well for my standards. It got over, like, I think 325, around that, views. And got a lot of really nice comments on it. My May the 4th ranking. So I really appreciate that, guys. So thank you. And yeah, it was a really fun video to make. I really enjoyed making that. I stayed up really late editing it, because I needed to get it out at least by May 5th. So, like, it started out, it was going to be a May the 4th video. I don't think, I did get it recorded, but I didn't end up, I lost my phone, so I couldn't upload it on May 4th. I couldn't even edit it. So, I ended up having to stay up till, like, 1 to get it uploaded on May 5th, at least, because we were leaving on May 5th. So, I didn't have much time. So, anyway. Just monologuing. You got me monologuing, you sly dog! Yeah, great figure. I talked about it enough. Do you want to open another one?
Sure.
Do you want to open one, or do you want me to do it?
I mean, they're your figures.
It's true, but if you don't want to just be sitting there doing nothing. We got Cyclops, which I'm really excited about. I love Cyclops. It's one of my favorites. I'm not super into X-Men, but I've always liked Cyclops, and I just love the look of this figure. He's got, like, that gold trim on the suit. It's just like a classic-looking Cyclops, which is just really, really cool.
Yeah, I've watched the first 3 and the Wolverine.
Oh, the movies.
You know, out of the 3 Wolverine movies that they have made.
Right.
They call one the Wolverine.
Which is the second one.
Right.
Which doesn't make very much sense.
The second Wolverine movie is called the Wolverine.
Well, I watched the first 2 X-Men movies. I wasn't really a fan, but I really liked the X-Men cartoon. And the new Jonathan Hickman comics are really good. And by the X-Men cartoon, I should be more specific. I mean, the Wolverine in the X-Men cartoon is really good. From what I remember, it's been a little while, but I always liked Scott's character. Always found him to be really, really interesting. What were you going to say?
I'll just without going into spoilers, because I know it's a less watched show.
You guys gotta watch it.
It's a really cool time travel story. It
for sure.
It works like one of the best, like, for the type of time travel story it is. It works the best that I've seen.
Yeah,
because sometimes that doesn't work for me.
Yeah, because it was like constantly showing like Professor X in the future,
right,
as they were trying to stop that future from coming.
Right, and sometimes that doesn't work for me, but the way they put it together worked.
Yeah, it was cool, and it gave them a goal. It was a clear, established goal of like, we can't let that become the future, which I thought was cool, and it gave. It was an interesting way of like a good character exploration of each of the X-Men.
Yeah, it was kind of like on
Endgame.
all of them, really.
Yeah, it did. It reminded me of Endgame in that it was kind of exploring the characters. Best way to explore a character and who they really are is after like a catastrophic event.
Yeah.
And so they started out, without spoiling anything, with a catastrophic event, and they kind of get the band back together essentially.
Yeah.
Which was really, really cool, and I always liked it. And I really liked Scott's character. And the Hickman comics, Sam didn't read those, but they're good. They're really cool as they kind of show the progression of the mutants and the humans and the way their societies interact. I always thought that was cool. So here we have the hands. They're just very blue hands. We got the finger gun. That's awesome. We can pop the figure out. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. All of these, except for the Zombie Scarlet Witch, were pre-orders. And so I just kind of let all my pre-orders stack up for like a couple weeks, waiting for this stream. Yeah, this is really, really cool. I love this. The way it has the kind of the mist or the steam coming off of the visor. It's really sick. But there's a little QC issue on mine, is the red piece of the visor. I don't know. It's going to be very difficult to tell. But you can kind of see it's kind of popping out right there.
Are you sure it's not? Oh, yeah, I see.
See what I'm talking about?
I was about to say, are you sure it's not supposed to be popping out a little bit? But yeah,
it's just kind of
that
crooked.
Is not really.
It's not that bad if you just look at it from far away, but
unless, let's see what it's like on the other side. Yeah, no, it is popping out.
Yeah, a little QC issue.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just unfortunate, but it happens. It happens in these big factories trying to mass produce like 1 million of these things. I wonder if I push really hard. No, that just hurts my finger. Just hurts my finger. I was practicing making eye contact with the camera instead of the screen.
Oh, yeah, I've been looking at the screen.
That's fine, because it's odd if you're just like that, like I just was. Hello there! So, he's got butterfly joints, which is always very epic. Really cool look to the outfit with the gold trim going through it. I really like that. He's got a boot swivel, which is like the most unnecessary point of articulation, but I still like it. I dig it. And
unnecessary?
Unnecessary, because you got this. Why do you need this at the same time? And it looks ugly too. It breaks it up.
I thought you were talking about like at the ankle. Yeah.
No, the ankle rocker is the most necessary. Let me make that clear. I love that. The ankle rocker. Like, you need it. This is my go-to pose, is just bend one of the legs, have another one sticking out like that, and then do something cool. Obviously, there's way more creative poses you can do, but this is just my go-to for trying to have characters doing something interesting and dynamic. Is you just kind of bend one leg, have the other leg sticking out, and then use your ankle rockers.
Oh, yeah, we can't use this for that because it's bending. So you can use Chewbacca's again to get him up. Can't see his legs.
It's okay.
That was like his whole pose that you were talking about.
So you do something kind of like that, where you bend a leg and you use the ankles. Here, we'll do it down here because it's easier. Someone's excited. You probably can't hear it very well on the mic, but someone's out there. Our neighbors. Hopefully they don't get too loud. That would be annoying. But we can always mute the mic if it gets like super loud. We could just go like this. Oh, text. Here, you can post it if you want. Sam likes posing. Sam has some figures. I'll let him talk.
What? Talk about my figures?
Just whatever you want. I don't want to talk for you the whole time. That would be lame. And I haven't been.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Well, I have 3 Spider-Man figures. I don't know what to talk about on my own.
Well, he has SH Figure Arts.
Yeah, 3 SH Figure Arts Spider-Man.
Yes.
All Tom Holland.
All Tom Holland.
I was planning on getting
he was planning on getting different versions.
No, that's you don't need to actually talk for me.
Oh, okay. When the art on here is really cool. Oh, we having internet issues here? Oh, okay. We're having bad internet issues. Frick.
I'm not. I am more used to the SH Figure Arts, so.
I'm very sorry. We're having very bad internet, and I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, it sorts itself out. Because this is what it looks like now.
So this is what it's for.
Hi, 2 people. This is a very bad impression. I'm very sorry. I don't know why the internet is being crappy, but it's not as bad now.
And this is what it's for. It's for just a little bit like that to just give a little angle there. And at this point, it's not
okay. Things are
too noticeable.
Sorting themselves out a little better.
Yeah, you can you can just barely see it if you look real close, but it does give just enough angle.
I know what it's for. It's kind of.
Well, yeah. Don't do that. Don't break his angle.
Okay. Okay. Thank God the internet sorted itself out. I was very worried. That happens, I guess. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
He's in a finger gun.
Oh, I could do that. I was gonna have him be.
We could have a little like Western style standoff. Oh, that's epic. See, Sam is great at posing. He doesn't have figures, but he's good at posing. Well, he does have figures, but he doesn't have like a large collection. But he does have a pretty decent collection.
I was planning on having him be like using the visor, but
Here, I'll have Chewie in the corner there. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Maybe we could put another.
We should have brought like a stand. You could grab like a bowl.
Yeah, we have some.
We have like unused paper bowls over there. But yeah, Cyclops, X-Men Cyclops.
Here we go.
Awesome.
Oh well, let's take it out.
Maybe take it out of the bag.
Out of the bag. But all of these bowls.
That should be good.
Yeah, and we can even turn it too. We can
turntable. Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. If you could even get him to stand up, next thing you want to do is turn it. Once you finally get him to stand.
Maybe that's not such a great idea. The bowls aren't too sturdy.
Well, they're fine just as long as, like, if you put Chewie on it.
Yeah, because his feet are big.
And they're flat to the ground. You have him in a running pose, which no matter what surface you're on is going to be very difficult to get him to stay standing on.
Let's see. I was kind of doing it. I was doing it sort of quick before, so I'm going to... Boy, I know how to use rocker ankles. I just have a little bit of trouble because they don't act the way the rest of the figure does.
Right, but they, like, once you get the hang of using rocker ankles, they're definitely like the most, I would say, most important point of articulation. Because if your figure can't stand up, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
What's the point?
I got it.
You got it. Okay, let's see if he stays on the bowls. I got it.
I got it.
No. You did. It worked down there, I swear, where you couldn't see it. He was standing up.
I think the bowls are the problem. They're not.
The bowls are fine if he's not in a running pose. Here.
Well, how about this giant stack of plates? We might even be able to see it back.
We don't need a giant stack.
It's flat though.
But we don't have space over here. Look at this. We need room to unbox the toys too.
Yeah.
What about this giant stack of plates? I would love to watch that back and to see what that sounded like on it. Oh goodness.
But we could move the stack away to like right here.
I did it. And he didn't fall over. Look, he's doing a finger gun pose. It's very, very epic. And internet is good.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going for 42 minutes. Feels like we've been on here for 2 minutes. We've been having fun.
Yeah.
I would say. I don't want to speak for you, like I said before.
Yeah, I've been having fun.
Would you say you've been loving this time?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
I forgot you had that saved. Like we even just.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Scott fell. We have another Scott. I just realized. So we have Scott Summers here, and we also have Scott Lang. Sick.
Okay.
It was worth a try. Okay, we can repose him now.
Yeah,
but let's take some time to admire the epic running finger gun pose. It's great. But we're gonna just have him stay. Oh, he could be doing like a full on. That's kind of cool. I dig it. Okay, let's do a quick. Here, I just love it as a finger gun. I don't even know if I'm hardly ever going to use it as his actual like thing that's supposed to be touching the visor. Because the finger gun thing is just too cool. It's so dumb, but I love it. I get what it's for, but it's like it's super fun to have it as a.
I mean, the thing is, like, if that visor was again an accessory, or if it just didn't already have that piece on it, then yeah, that would definitely 100% of the time just be used for this.
Mm-hmm.
But since he is just the sculpt just comes with that little swirly smoke effect.
I'm making Barry Nance a moderator. Should I do it? No, I don't need to. But we trust him. We know him. No,
he's not here all the time.
He's not. We'll wait. We don't need moderators. I can handle myself. As Ray says, if you didn't catch the reference, which I'm sure you did. Wait, can we hear this now? Hello? Echo! No.
It's also a little bit the thing is, I think if you left it like that, oh wait, no, we would hear ourselves from a little earlier. So
What does a finger ensure?
I was about to say no, you forgot. We're a few seconds ahead of them. So what I was imagining was in a few seconds the sound turns on.
We're running out of battery here. We should get a charger. I'll run out and get a charger. And you hold down the fort. You stand up. Go stand by that giant stack of plates.
Okay.
I'm going to scoot out here. And you hold down the fort. You can open one of them if you want.
All right.
Well, I guess I'd like to be here when you open it.
You'd like to.
I would like to be here. But you can pose the ones that are already open. And you can decide which one you want to open when I get back. I'm going to get a charger.
All right. This is gonna be awkward because I don't do this much. So yeah, I'd say with this, see, when it comes to figures, which is what, well, if there's only two people, it's not the, okay. This is what I'm like when I have no script or anyone to play off of. Oh, maybe I should be more centered. There we go. That felt more centered. This is. I am doing a great job of holding down the fort. So, oh, good. You're back. I did a great job of holding down the fort.
I'm sure you did. I have a cord.
I did not take out anyone.
Hey, there's 4 people.
Next.
Sick.
There is?
Yes.
I did that.
Sam did it. He drew us in. Sam's massive audience came through for us.
I didn't know I had it in me.
Oh goodness, I'm struggling to remember what that was even from right now. Oh goodness, you're gonna break my brain. I can't remember who that was. That was that said that because I'm distracted right now. Who was it?
3PO.
I never knew I had it in me. Oh yeah. We just watched that movie too the other day. Return of the Jedi. It's not the most memorable quote for me, but I do love that scene. That scene's great. Yeah, 3 people. We got 3 people. We had 4 people a second ago. Everyone's free to pop in the chat.
Ben, here's a good tip
Oh,
for
yeah, that'd be
posing.
sick. See Sam's suggestion here. You got the fist hand, and then the kind of palm hand. You could do kind of like a karate thing. I don't know. I don't do karate. I used to for like 3 months. It was fun. I learned some stuff. I learned the basics. Okay, here, let's try that pose. And who did you pick?
I didn't.
You didn't, eh? Giant stack of plates. Internet's going down. It's a little pixelated. My apologies. My apologies.
You can't see. This doesn't it's also not very flat. It's a little concave.
Ah! I did that. It was in I think it was my review of the John Walker Captain America. I had in a clip of Luke screaming when he gets his hand cut off in Empire Strikes Back. I wish I could say I had that whole scene memorized. That would be a super fun one to recite. But all I know is, I'll never join you. Like, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. Sorry, I'll stop. I have an obsession with quoting movies, and it's a problem, and I'm not actually as good at it as I think I am, but I do it a lot.
His head's still tilted for the finger gun pose, isn't it?
Why is this weird? Because it's not even. You want to do it?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah?
It's a little pixelated.
I don't know. I think part of it, though, is that...
My apologies. I think it's because we're running off my phone hotspot. Oh, it's a little better now. We're running off my phone hotspot, and it's running low on battery. I don't know how all this technical stuff works, but it's been working pretty well so far. So I appreciate you guys for being here, watching us. Even when the internet drops like it just did, and now we're pixelated. So anyway, now it's even worse. Hopefully it gets better. Because, yeah, I don't know why. Because it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to stop worrying about it.
I think your two problems were the elbows were too straight, and the fist needs to hinge down a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I'm doing what I can here.
Hopefully the connection picks back up. I know I'm worrying about this way too much, but it's going to be a little weird running off the phone hotspot. But it needs to charge right now, and it wasn't having problems until I started charging it, oddly. But yeah. Should we put a banner? Put a banner up. Subscribe to Sam. Sam the Theorist. I wish I had a link. I should put a link in the chat. Let me do that. It's probably going to kill the connection, though, because we are running on a potato for Wi-Fi.
How strong are potato batteries?
I'm going to add that to the quotes list. You better believe it. Oh, strong. So Sam.
Oh, here we go. You had the arms too far out. You had him going like this.
Yeah, I would have figured it out. This is why Sam's better at posing than me. He has like 1% of the figures that I have. And that's not me bragging. That's me doing the opposite of bragging, saying that he's a responsible individual who saves his money. But yeah, Sam the Theorist. I'll put a link in the chat. He doesn't make videos yet. He might. He has a good little fun channel page though.
Yeah.
So go subscribe.
Yeah. So I think the first one I'm gonna make is probably gonna be that Chick Hicks getting lost instead of lightning.
Right.
That's the one I'm the most like. I want to make a video of that. The other ones are like, yeah, but it would be a lot of work to make that one.
Right. You got to start like.
Yeah.
You got to start small. Dream small or not
also,
at all, Cruz.
Oh, and Chewie's in the corner.
Yeah, I know. I did that.
Okay. I just noticed.
But that's so good. Sam should do my posing for me. Should hire him. Move aside, action display. Sam's the master of posing. Look at that. That's so epic. I never would have thought of these things either. This is why I need Sam. I'm always just like, bend one leg, stick the other leg out, boom, action pose. That's all I do. And if it's Spider-Man, I have web shoot pose.
Which usually also has one leg bent and one leg out.
Yeah,
just so you know.
Yeah. Exactly. Connection's bad again. My apologies. You know. Oh, it's really bad. Look at us. We look like we're on a SNES. I don't know why it's so bad, because it should be fine. I don't know. It didn't start happening until I started charging.
Okay, this is the time gap thing that I was thinking of earlier, and it would actually potentially work this time, whereas like by the time you say that, it might clear up.
Right, that's pretty much I think how it goes. I go look at us a few seconds ago and we're tripping. We be tripping.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have 4 people here. I don't know who all they are, but thank you guys. want to post in the chat, we'd love to chat with you. We're desperate for chatters. We can only chat so much with ourselves, which is a lot. We could probably chat for about 80 years. I want to say we could chat for about 80 years before we'd have to stop. So if you guys want to pop in the chat and join us for 80 years, we are not ending the stream until we die. The funny thing is you think I'm joking. I am, I think. But we chat a lot, and that's why I thought it'd be fun to on the stream instead. Imagine me just sitting here by myself talking to nobody. That would suck. But I know there's 4 people here, so I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just saying that when it comes to like the actual people on the stream, it would be kind of boring if I was just sitting here with like no chatters in the live chat. We did have Barry Nance Jr. in here earlier, but he has since gone and got cut, bled out, and died. And so that's that. He was fun while he lasted, and we knew him for a very long time. It was great. We're gonna go have a Viking funeral for him. Cue the sad music. Because he braided his beard. No, we'll just have a Viking funeral for his beard that he's cutting off. Anyway, this is very fun. And are we gonna open another figure?
Yeah.
Do you want to open one, or?
They're your boxes.
I know. I'm just curious if you want to open one. You haven't really answered that question.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be good practice if I ever get a Marvel Legends figure, but
You don't need to. Okay. You don't have to open it if you don't want to. You could pose him.
Okay, yeah.
But if he's not. Sam's a poser. You know how many times Dad made that joke? Probably a million.
I've never heard him make that joke.
Well, that's because you have like not as many figures as me. Like that's my thing. Apparently, is just that I collect figures, and I do. It is very unique, I guess. Like it isn't like the most uncommon hobby ever, but it is a little bit niche, and so like that's kind of my thing.
I have a lot of Funko Pops.
Memorable. Yes, you do.
Not as many as you.
Right, I don't have a very impressive Funko collection
Compared to your other collection, but compared to my, let's see, how many action figures do I have? I'm gonna try to count all of them. I don't think that Luke and Vader are actually mine. I think those are Paul's. But I have another Luke.
Those were mine. Those old 5 POA Luke and Vaders.
Oh, yeah. I have a Hoth speeder Luke without the speeder. I think you probably had the
That's
speeder.
a classic.
Yeah.
We've had that for so long.
Yeah, that's a really good one. It
is good. It is good.
Like even the face sculpt is pretty good.
And it has good articulation too.
Yeah.
Where did his other? He only has 3 hands. Oh wait, no, he does have 4. It's like, why would he only have 3 hands?
Why would
anyone only have 3 hands? Okay, so I'm putting up a challenge for the 3 people here, which may or may not just be 3 of our family members. But if one of you, 3 people, there were 4 people a second ago, anyone pops into the chat in the next like 3 minutes, we'll open the figure that you choose. So we're gonna do Zombie Scarlet Witch, Kang the Conqueror, or Ant-Man. Wrong way. Ant-Man. So if any of you want to pop in the chat, once that live thing hits about an hour and 2 minutes, I will call it, and then I'll just pick. But until then, we'll just chill. If anyone wants to pop in the chat, you can decide which figure we're going to.
I don't know much about the comics, but I do like how so far, and this again isn't going into spoilers, but I like how Kang has had a different name both times that he's appeared in the MCU because it's a different variant.
Yeah, do you think they'll continue doing that?
I hope so. And I don't know if that's a thing in the comics where each variant had a different name.
I don't know.
But yeah, I do like it in the MCU so far that they've
yeah, and I still haven't seen the movie. I'm a fake fan. I am excited about it. I just don't enjoy movie theaters very much, and so.
And they're not like in your face about him being Kang the Conqueror.
Mhm.
They do a good job of having Kang the Conqueror be different from He Who Remains and still be the same character, more or less. I don't know. The actor's really good too. I'm not fluent in actors, so I forget. But he is a good. He is really
Jonathan
good
Majors.
Yes.
He got arrested.
Oh. But he's a good actor.
He is a good actor, but he's probably not gonna be in the MCU anymore.
That's gonna be difficult, but I guess Thanos had a few different actors while they got that sorted out.
All right, so we have Zombie Wanda, to be clear, but I wanted to get that up there. See if anyone wants to pop in chat. Because I want to get some chatters up in here. We're getting lonely. Not really. We're just chilling. We will stand here and stare at you until you vote. I'm just kidding. So yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I know now it's coming out May 17th. It's going to be on Disney Plus. So I'm looking forward to that. I still haven't even seen Wakanda Forever. I haven't seen what other movies came out. Guardians Volume 3 just came out in theaters. And it looks really good, and I've heard it's good. I'm excited about it. The figures for it, though, they don't look very good. And I much prefer...
I've seen that. I've seen those too. Rocket looks good, surprisingly. Like, the furry one looks better than the other ones.
Right.
Like, how is that even possible? The furry one is supposed to be like Chewie, where you can get him to look really good at the expense of plastic fur.
Right.
But the Guardians Volume 3 figures, it's like they...
Grandpa Barry Sr. just texted us, says he doesn't know who they are. Oh, okay. We're going to call it. We'll take the banner off. And because we lost one of our 3 viewers. But Grandpa's going to vote, I think.
He says he doesn't know.
He doesn't know who they are, but he's typing another message, so I'm going to give him a chance.
He's seen the boxes a little bit.
I'll pop this back up because we have 3 people now. I'm sorry the quality's dropping again, unfortunately.
Back down to 2.
We're back down to 2. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Quality's going to drop. Yeah, I'm always worried about that, but it was good for a little while. So I think. Okay, we have a message. Ant-Man. He picked Ant-Man. Even that you have to admire the dedication. He doesn't even know who they are, and he still voted.
All right, let's move our massive pile of bowls out of the way. Smaller, massive pile of bowls.
We are opening Ant-Man. Where did I put the knife?
Your knife is here.
The trusty unboxing knife. Now, fun fact. Trusty unboxing knife hasn't been in every single video, but it's been in every single review unboxing video since my second one. The first one I used a different knife, but this same trusty unboxing knife has been in every video since. Not every video since, but every unboxing. Other than like 2. Okay, so it's not that impressive. But it's been in almost every single one, but I just thought it was kind of fun to mention. It wasn't in the original. The original unboxing review of Moloch from Solo, the Black Series figure.
That's a really good figure. And it's so weird that
it's so weird
that's such a good figure.
It's true, and there are weird ones like that where it's like.
I mean, like, I don't want to say it's a weird figure because it's not. It's a really good figure. It's weird that it's that good, and I'm not saying it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like one they'd put that much time into. Right,
and they randomly do that. Like the Gamorrean guard was like awesome. I don't have it yet, but it is really good. And they just randomly like put a ton of effort into the obscure characters. Jar Jar as well.
Yeah, those. I mean, maybe not. Maybe not Jar Jar, but most of the other ones that turn out really good, I think, are probably like someone's special project. If it's an obscure one that turns out really good, that's probably like one guy who's like, I want to work on this figure, and it's like their special project, and they probably have a team, but it's probably one guy at Hasbro really wants.
One guy at Hasbro really wants the alien characters to be good.
Right.
Yeah, and I feel bad about not having Jar Jar because I love Jar Jar. I'm weird like that, and I think Jar Jar is a great character, but I don't have the figure, so I feel bad for like not supporting the fact that they made a Jar Jar and it was so good.
I feel bad that like that people think they have to make up a Darth Jar Jar story
funny,
to try to make him a good character. He's already a good character.
It's kind of a meme, though.
But yeah, but I don't think it started out that way.
Right. Well, he kind of was. He's the one who voted immediately the emergency powers to the Supreme Chancellor.
When that's exactly what he was there to prevent.
I know. It's like, were you not listening to what Padme said? I know I'm getting mad.
I accept this
but
with more humility and.
I have no idea what you want me to do. It's like, your job is to not let that guy make a clone army, okay? And like, okay. And that guy wants me to make a clone, let him make a clone army. What should I do? Like, imagine if he had just called Padme and been like,
Which is what he should have done. Like, even if he did know that it was not what Padme wanted, he should have called, probably. I mean, she shouldn't have answered
because she's supposed to be like a refugee at that point.
Right, but he should have called.
Hiding out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think maybe he should have, in the movie, like, called, gotten no response, and then taken it into his own hands and granted.
Well, that might have been. I've seen all the deleted scenes because I'm weird like that, and I've watched all the behind the scenes stuff on there. That wasn't one of them. I can tell you that much. So, yeah. Anyway, Ant-Man. The head is really good, and I'm feeling really bad. We have to cover our faces. Look at Ant-Man. Okay. Well, just trust me. The face sculpt is really good. It's not perfect, but it does look like Paul Rudd to me.
And the texture is...
Yeah, it's
the
really
texture is
cool.
great.
I think this is all new figure. I'm not 100% sure, but the last one, I was on the Discord, the Out of the Basement Discord, talking with someone. Grand Admiral Adam is his name. I don't think he'd be here, but I was saying I wanted the one from Ant-Man and the Wasp, and he heavily advised me not to get it. Told me it was terrible and sent me a video review. His channel, he does have a YouTube channel, but it's not dedicated to reviews, but he did put that video on there as private. So if I would link his channel, but you wouldn't find the video. But he did a little review of that one, warning me not to buy it because it like has really bad paint and bad articulation. Like you can't lift the arms up like that, which that's good range. Anyway, let's talk about this figure. So I didn't get the Ant-Man and the Wasp one, and I pre-ordered this one instead, even though I haven't seen the movie yet. But I do like the suit. I find this part here kind of weird, like with like the circle in the middle.
Okay, that would be spoilers.
Oh, if you want me to tell me about... Okay. So Ant-Man is a man. For a sec. We're back. We're fine. We're back. It's good. It's gonna be fine. Just wait.
We are currently frozen a few minutes in the
We're
past.
frozen in time. Hello.
Maybe not a few minutes, but
We froze. Paul's watching. Sick. Okay, we're back. We're okay.
well, we're back about a minute ago.
Sorry. So we were talking about Ant-Man. Ant-Man was a thief who got recruited by the guy who created the Ant-Man suit to break in and stop a... I don't remember what the corporation was.
It was Pimtech.
It was his company. So he needed to break in and stop them from creating a version of the suit to sell to terrorists, essentially.
Actually, it was Hydra. It was, even though
Paul,
Hydra's
pop in the
supposed to be
chat.
dead.
Our brother is texting us now. It's like, dude, just go in the chat. Where
no
you
one
at?
talks about that. Like, they have Hydra agents after Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Like, active Hydra agents, and no one's talking about it.
Well, they are, because they were hunting him down in Age of Ultron. That was the last known Hydra base.
Yeah, but Ant-Man is after Age of Ultron,
But,
and
like,
they've
right
already
after.
dropped the building.
It's like
that is supposedly the last place that Hydra is hiding out. That
True.
they take out at the beginning of Age of Ultron, and Age of Ultron has definitely already happened. It's not an Ant-Man and the Wasp situation, because they talk about them dropping the building,
and those
dropping the
guys.
city.
I think they said they were affiliated with Hydra, but they weren't actually part of Hydra. I don't think. They didn't say that they were part of Hydra and that they were giving the weapons to Hydra.
They said they used to be Hydra, which means they're Hydra.
Well, not necessarily. It was just meant to show that they had a dark past and dark intentions, and they didn't want to sell the suit to them.
Yeah, pretty sure they're still Hydra. I don't think they could have gotten scared into saying we're not Hydra.
Right, no, of course they were, but they were scattered at that point. That was the last Hydra base. So that's all I'm saying. Anyway, we got sidetracked. So this guy, he's really fun. I'd recommend. I know, Grandpa, you're not really super into the Marvel movies. You should watch Ant-Man anyway. It's really fun. It's very different from the other Marvel movies.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first. We watched it after Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It's true.
So no,
Ant-Man and Wasp was good too, but not.
We could have watched it first, and it would have worked.
Yeah,
a lot of the origin story movies work like that. Like, you can watch them first.
Yeah. So yeah, go watch Ant-Man sometime. I think you'll like it. It's very fun. It's about Scott Lang becoming Ant-Man. He's like a thief. Extra cool. Can you translate, sir? Sir, BJ's back. Oh, finger gun pose is extra chill. Okay, he's back from the cut. He's back. He's back. He always comes back. So anyway, yeah, I won't spoil everything. But yeah, I'd recommend Sir Barry Sr. Go watch Ant-Man. It's very fun. Very fun character, very funny, and has some good action in it too. Yeah. And so here he is. This is a great figure. I'm just kind of holding it now. The texture and like the paint apps are like super clean. Usually this is the guy that was double packed in the wave, and usually the ones that are double packed, they kind of it seems like they sometimes put a little less effort. I think that was kind of the case with Moon Knight in the Infinity Ultron wave. I felt like that one didn't have as much effort put into it. Maybe I just didn't like it as much as the other ones.
It's a little too dark.
Yo, my boy Matt is here. Hey Matt, it's good to see you, bro. And extra cool because you finger gun, then wink. If Cyclops winks, he blinks. But yeah, hey Matt, thanks for popping in and saying hi. If you guys don't know Matt, anyone watching on the replay, he does great action figure reviews, does Black Series stuff. He's been supporting my channel for quite a while now. He's a big inspiration to me. I think he does great stuff over there. He's always popping in and leaving comments. Sorry, I haven't been leaving as many comments on your videos. I still watch them, and I try to comment when I have something to say. But I love your content, and it's super nice of you to pop in.
You gotta watch one of those while I'm there sometime, because I haven't gotten to watch a Matt Bryant video in a while.
You haven't?
No, because I don't really know why. You just haven't picked one while I've been there.
Yeah,
recently. So
yeah,
maybe I should just subscribe to more people.
You should.
Idea.
Go subscribe to Matt. I'll find Matt's channel. Yeah. So it's cool to see you here. It's great. I'm sure it's late. I know you're on the East Coast, so it's probably pretty late over there. So I apologize for keeping you up, but I really appreciate you popping in. We're just chilling. We did open one Black Series. I know you're not really into Legends. We got Chewie from the 40th anniversary. It's actually really good. I know you probably have a lot more Chewies. This is my first Chewie. So I actually was really impressed by it. I don't blame them for keeping re-release the sculpt. I think it's really good. So yeah, let me find Matt's channel so I can link it in the chat. I have too many subscriptions. Well, I think that, and then I see other people and they have like 300. And people can subscribe to whoever they want, but I like to keep it to the channels that I like to watch on a regular basis. Oh, he's been doing. He did the light cruiser. I haven't checked in the past couple weeks actually, if I'm being completely honest with you. But yeah, he did the light cruiser Luke. I'll have to check that out and see what he thinks of that. And he did Indiana Jones. I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I saw it. I'm not really big into Indiana Jones. I remember I was on his stream a while back, and him and everyone in the chat were telling me I need to go watch Indiana Jones because I told him I had never seen it. Have you seen it, Sam?
I don't think so. I might have started watching it with Dad once, but I don't think I watched much if I did. I think it was kind of late.
Okay. So there's Matt's channel. And yeah, the Luke is great. I do have it. Yeah, but I wanted to see what you thought of it. Yeah, and Mara Jade, I saw that one. The Luthen video was really good too. And I always love seeing the collection tours. Those are my favorite. Seeing how the collection's grown over the years over there. So yeah, go check out Matt. He's great. And his linked in the chat here. But yeah, that Luke, so good. I put that on my top 5. I know Matt commented on that top 5. That was really nice of him. But yeah, that was a fun video to make. And that Luke, I was really looking forward to it. And it definitely didn't disappoint. I really like that figure. Sorry, I'm running out of things to say. But yeah, we were opening Ant-Man here. Ant-Man's pretty sick. And we opened Chewie earlier for Matt since...
Oh, and don't forget Cyclops.
And Cyclops. He was hiding. So we've just been having a figure party here. But yeah, I'd be interested to know if you're still here, Matt. What do you think? Do you have this Chewie yet? Are you looking to get it? Because I know you have the other ones. So is it one you're interested in getting just because it's a little bit different? Or is it one you're going to pass on since it's not quite different enough, not quite new enough? Or yeah. Yes, I did feature it. I don't blame you. Like it's not like totally going to stick with everyone just watching my videos. I'm sure it's not necessarily the sorry, I'm getting a text. Not necessarily like something that's I try to make it fun and interesting. I'm sure you guys enjoy some of it, but Luke was kind of in the middle, so he wasn't like number 1 or number 5, so he might kind of get lost in the mix there. I can understand. Yeah, Luke is great. I've been trying to cut back on doing reviews as much because I want to do more fun stuff, like rankings and things like that. Wait till it goes on sale. Yeah, I don't blame you. It is very scene specific, but I didn't have a Chewie or a Leia yet. And so when I saw they were doing this Chewie, I was like, I think it's about time. Because then I just had this vision in my head of if I had Chewie and Leia and had Leia holding the chain, the Bouche Leia, sorry, to be more specific. I just thought that would look great on this display. So for me, the draw was that it was scene specific, but I totally get that. If you already have Chewies, it is a little bit of an odd one to get as like, when you already have the other ones. But I really like the sculpt. I think it's really good, and I think the articulation's good. But one thing I did find odd was the blue eyes. I mentioned it earlier. It's like when I was a kid. But it has the bright blue eyes. I don't know. For someone who does have the other figures, Matt, do they have the bright blue eyes on Chewie? I thought that was kind of weird. And BJ, when I was a kid, it was bad to be a poser.
So it sounds like
I'm telling you,
a little bit earlier in the stream because
no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I made that comment a while ago.
Well, the poser thing, we were talking about our dad and his dad jokes. Mary's a dad as well, so it makes sense. Stand by. Let me look. Standing by. Red 5 standing by. Nobody puts Chewie in the corner. It's nice. We got chatters. It took an hour and a half, but we finally got chatters. Thank you guys for being here. It makes it a lot more fun. Yeah. We have people outside. Just ignore. So yeah, we have Ant-Man here. I haven't even gotten his accessories out. I got distracted.
Oh, right. His helmet.
Yes, his helmet. It looks kind of weird.
All important point.
The point. The Pixel Profits. Oh crap, we pixelated. It's not too bad. It's not too bad right now. But yeah, we have the helmet here. It's kind of got like kind of a weird. I don't know. The plastic doesn't look to be like the best quality, but you can kind of see his eyes underneath the lenses, which is really cool.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll let you take his head off because I don't have head swapping figures yet.
Just do it. It's so poppable. Oh my goodness, I had a terrible idea.
You can see the face there.
Scott. We were just talking earlier about how we had two Scotts. Well, now they are one. They are Cyclops man, Ant Cyclops. My bad. Yeah, and sorry, we have neighbor kids. They're not too extremely loud, but they are there. Just having a good time. Sam's posing my figure. How dare you? Just kidding. We are the Pixel Prophets. We should keep that up there just so that we let people know we are aware that it goes pixelated sometimes. Okay. We got a comment from Sir Bryant here. Check it out. I'm back. Is my feed behind? It might be a little bit. One sec. Sorry, Matt. It might be a little bit behind. You probably could just hit refresh and it would catch you back up if you want to be live. Wouldn't call them blue and certainly it does look nice, but what's weird is I don't think Peter Mayhew has blue eyes, and I'm pretty sure that the mask has like holes in it for his eyes. So having the bright blue eyes, it does look cool. I do like it, but it's really weird. You'll have to wait till you eventually get it if you ever do on sale, because it's weird, but it's kind of cool. But if you look at the card back, excuse me, Sam.
Yeah, he kind of has dark eyes.
Yeah, if you look at the card back, you can see there like those. It's kind of difficult to see, but his eyes are very dark, and I remember that from the behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure he had dark eyes, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, thanks for checking that out. So, what have you been picking up recently, Matt? As far as Black Series goes, because I see HK87. So you've been getting that new wave in? Because the only ones I got out of that wave were Luke and Luthen. I got them from Big Bad. Yeah, it is weird. Like as soon as I got the figure in person, I had it sitting in my room for like a couple weeks waiting for the stream, and I just thought, why in the world are his eyes so blue? But it is cool, and they do stand out a lot. But it is strange because I don't know if that's accurate. I could just look up, see what Peter Mayhew looks like. Now that I think about it, Peter Mayhew, if that's his name, yeah, that's his name. And he's like super tall. Oh, it does. Maybe he does have really light eyes. I think he does. Yeah, he does have like super blue eyes. Okay, so I guess that is accurate. It just, it doesn't show up at all in the movie. There are 3 of them. Well, actually, he was in Revenge of the Sith. He was in the sequels too. Yeah, he has very blue eyes. It just doesn't show up in the movie. So, we're losing the connection again. It went really bad for a minute. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. But it like completely cut us out. You put Studley Scott up here. But yeah, the connection's not great. But it gets better. So yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is supposed to be, and they don't.
He's pushing the.
Yeah,
that should have been the hand. Why does he need a friggin' pointing hand? Where is his pointing hand?
Yeah, the pose I'm going for. I'm glad you were able to tell what I was doing.
Where'd you put his pointing hand?
Oh, here it is.
Oh, it's hiding.
I think it just got pushed by the pile of bulls. There we go.
All the recent reviews, pretty much all I picked up. Go up tomorrow morning. Sick. I had a ton of pre-orders as well. And it was kind of just like hitting my bank account all at once. Yeah, I'm interested to see what you think of the Morak Din Djarin, because that's one I was thinking about picking up, but I canceled my pre-order because I wasn't sure I wanted it. So I'll definitely check that one out.
Morak. Which one's Morak?
Morak was the planet with Migs Mayfeld, the second to last episode, I think it was.
Yeah.
So
that's his not pilot, his tank operator disguise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was one of my favorite episodes. I loved that episode.
Mm.
So yeah, that's why I'm interested in getting that. Not a bad figure. That's good to hear. Good to hear. But it's mostly reuse, right? So it's just like a head swap basically. And it wouldn't even be a change of the arm. I was gonna say they must have switched the arm so that the marking was correct, but they got it wrong on Migs Mayfeld. So maybe they did that on purpose. They had the foresight. They were like, we're gonna need to make a Din Djarin, so don't make the arm accurate, so that way we can just swap the head. But I know you repainted yours, so it is accurate. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, Hasbro should have done that. But I'm starting to think maybe they did do that on purpose so they could have easier reuse for the Din Djarin version. Exactly, but it works. 100%. 100%. Yeah. So yeah, this is Sam's Ant-Man pose. It's supposed to be like him pushing the button on his thing, but he just has a fist hand. It would have been way cooler if they, instead of including a pointing hand for some reason, they could have included pushing the button on the hand thing.
Yeah.
But
because you only need that on one hand, I think.
Right. Well, no, they have it on both.
One of them,
I think they have it on both.
Yeah, it is on both, but I think
he
only uses one.
Right. So you don't.
Which is weird because or maybe he uses one for grow and one for shrink. I remember last time we watched the first Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is the sequel to Ant-Man, the first sequel. Like, I was wondering if he was pressing the wrong button or something, because there's a time when he's like he's doing a fake out because it's misdirection. So
right.
I was wondering if he was. I'm wondering if he was using the wrong hand. Like, if you watch and see which one's for grow and which one's for shrink, or whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't even know if that would make sense, but
yeah, I don't think it's different.
No.
It might be though if you watch real close. But yeah, the Ant-Man does look great. I was really impressed with it. But yeah, I don't love the helmet. But the head sculpt that I put on the Cyclops body is really good. So I'll probably display him with the helmet off and have him holding the helmet, because I just think that helmet looks a little cheap, like the way they've done the plastic.
Yeah, like there's a spot right there that I was noticing as I was fiddling with it.
Yeah, like it looks cracked.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what.
At first I was thinking that was like part of the design, and I'm like, no, no, that wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, in the trailer, like in the movie too, it's not like it's not a scene that wasn't in the movie, but it is in the trailer. He does get his helmet cracked,
right?
But that's not what that is.
No, it's just, I think it's just cheap plastic, and that's just disappointing, because it would have been way cooler if they like painted it silver instead of just casting it in like this cheap kind of grayish plastic. But yeah.
And where's the other Scott's head?
The other Scott is right here.
Okay.
So yeah, I was gonna have more Black Series figures, Matt, but I ended up I ordered the Fifth Brother. I don't think I've seen your review of that one, but the Fifth Brother looks like a good figure, and I've been wanting it for a while. It went on sale on Amazon for $10, and I ordered it like a month ago, and it's still not here. And Amazon just delayed it. So it says it's gonna be here like at the end of May now. So it's like that thing's probably not coming. So I'm just gonna wait. But I was hoping I would have more than one Black Series figure, since it's kind of oversaturated Marvel Legends. Like I still have 2 more Marvel Legends to open. So yeah. But I really did like this Chewie, and I was surprised. Like I know a lot of people are saying like we need a new Chewie sculpt. Like I don't even know how they would improve on it, to be honest with you. I don't know what they would do, because it has good articulation. Maybe they could cut the elbows a little more. I don't know, but it would pretty much just be like a slight retool of this because this is good. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not perfect, but I heard it's like really outdated.
He can't be doing this pose with the helmet off, because then it'll mess with his brain.
Right. But yeah, it's like a lot of those old figures. It's like they're serviceable, but a new one might be nice. I don't know. I heard a lot of people saying like we need to retire this Chewie sculpt already. And I kind of get it, but like I was just expecting it to be like super outdated and bad, and it impressed me. I really liked it. And I had another question, if you don't mind answering. Is the bandolier usually removable, or is it usually like attached? Because it just like kind of fell off as soon as I opened them earlier in the stream. The bandolier just kind of fell off. Is that normal for like the other Chewies too, or is it? I imagine it is. I've never seen that in any of the other Chewie like reviews or videos I've seen. I've never seen the like bandolier falling off. Sorry, I have allergies, so my voice is going weird, and I have voice cracks because I am a young.
He's kind of leaning forward a little too much. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe his head was the problem. His neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think his head was just a little too far forward.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he can hold it like that. He
can't really hold it, but I was gonna have him like. I was gonna have him like press it up against his leg because I think that'll work.
Yeah, kind of like Lando's cloak is kind of like that as well, where it just kind of like sits there. But luckily with Chewie, you can tuck it under his fur up there too. But with Lando, his cape, with Lando's cape, it just kind of sits on his shoulders. I kind of wish I was doing this in the collection room, but the collection room is just my room. But so that I could like pick up a figure and like reference it. But this is a much better location to stream, and it's much quieter. So yeah, it's just there.
I just noticed a problem with this. There are eyes in the helmet.
There are eyes in the helmet. I didn't think of that either.
You can't have him hold the helmet.
If you have him hold it backwards.
Also,
it's not as cool looking.
But... Also, he can't actually hold this helmet. More I think about it.
I haven't seen the movie. You're not supposed to spoil. I'm just kidding. It's my fault I haven't seen the movie at this point. It's been out for so long. But
I mean, it's also in the trailers. If you really want to know why he can't hold this helmet, it's in the trailers.
It's nanotech, isn't it? I've heard that. A lot of people have been complaining, like, stop with the nanotech helmets and stuff.
So he couldn't even hold this helmet.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry. Internet's going down again.
He's holding a nanotech helmet that still has
I won't do it, okay? I won't do it. I want Wasp. The Wasp figure looks great as well. I'm not planning on building the Bath because it has like 3 random comic figures that I just don't care about in the wave. And so I'm just like, I'm not going to, force myself to buy all those figures. I am trying to build Khonshu though. And I only have 2 more to get because thankfully this young lad here, he bought me Jimmy Woo from... Mm-hmm. Why am I blank? WandaVision, and it's a great figure. And so now I only need 2 more to build Khonshu. And I'm trying to build Infinity Ultron at the same time. So that's why I'm not going to try to start another Build-A-Figure. I have to take the dogs out.
Okay, so what? Oh, so it's Crossfire and Egghead are the... Yeah, I've never heard of those.
Yeah, me neither. Well, you have a good time with the dogs. I know you have like a big lab. So we have a lab as well. So yeah, go have a good walk. And have a good nighttime. I know it's late. What would it be? It'd be like 8 over there. No, wait. It'd be like 9. My bad. Because like I said earlier in the stream, it's an hour behind. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. Always appreciate seeing you. I'll definitely watch some of your new stuff that's coming out. Interested in seeing that Din Djarin. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. All right. It's just us again. And the 4 people here. Which I wonder if BJ's still there. We're getting messages.
I'm probably getting messages too about my phone's inside.
All right. Grandpa is heading out too. Yes, labs are the best. See ya. See ya, bro. Bro. I feel awkward calling people bro. Who aren't bro. I can call you bro, though. But I never do. I call people bro as long as they're not actually my brother. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I do online, I do, but in person, I don't call people bro. Some people call me bro. Anyway, sidetrack. Let's get back on track. So this Ant-Man is very good. I very much like it, but you can't have him holding the helmet because it has eyes in it and it's nanotech. So he can't hold it. And
he doesn't even have a hand to hold it anyway. The best you can do is kind of prop it against his leg.
Well, that's how he would hold it anyway. So that's what I was thinking of. I do that with some other figures. I think I have done it with some other figures before. But yeah, great figure. Love the head sculpt. And I love all the detail and the paint apps on the sculpt of the suit as well. It's not my favorite suit. Sam says it explains the weird circle thing in the middle later. But he's not going to spoil it, which is good. Which is very good. But yeah, there's Ant-Man. He comes with pointing hand for some reason and another fist hand and an open palm hand.
It wouldn't be a huge spoiler, but it's definitely a spoiler.
Yeah. Definitely a spoiler. I don't mind I don't mind small spoilers, but a big spoiler I would want to avoid for sure. Luckily, I have avoided all big spoilers. I've seen MODOK. I can tell you that. Jeff's face. MODOK is an interesting looking character in that movie. That's all I'll say. That's all I will say.
I don't know why I was shushing. No one's been talking since Matt
Oh,
left.
MODOK dies?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, but it's true. BJ's still here. In crackers, cheese, and summer sausage. There you go. He's a culinary rebel. Yes, it's fitting that you're a culinary rebel. If it was May the 4th still. So, which one are we going to open next? Are we going to open another one yet, or are we just going to chill? Just chill.
It's been an hour and a half. Wow.
It has. It's gone by so fast.
And we've only done 3. Well, I guess that's more than half of the figures. So Yeah, he looked cool in the trailer, and then it's like...
Yeah, it's like the mask thing looked pretty sick. I was digging that.
He doesn't keep the mask on.
No, he does not.
Ever.
Ever. He likes it in the comics. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about MODOK, but he was in the Avengers game. That's all I know. And it was a kind of a weird adaptation, I feel like. But it was kind of cool. It was kind of an interesting one. I did like the story of that game. It wasn't great, but it was pretty okay. I don't know. Have you seen like the cutscenes? They can prepare you for badly rendered MODOK. Well, I've seen it. I've seen it already, so I'm somewhat prepared for what it looks like. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. But, I mean, I'm still looking forward to seeing the movie. I've heard mixed reactions on it. Most people say it's okay. So, I'm still...
If I went into my thoughts on it, it would be spoilers.
It would be spoilers.
Yeah, so I can't say anything either way, because I'd start talking about why, and then it's like...
Well, should we stick with the theme and open Kang, or... Should we save Kang? I'm most excited for Kang, so I think I'll save Kang for last.
Okay.
We'll do Zombie Scarlet Witch next. But yeah, Ant-Man. Should we rate the figures? What would we rate Scott Summers here?
I don't know how the rating system works.
1 to 10 is usually what normal people do. Guardians was... You saw it already? I didn't know you'd seen it. I've heard it's really good.
Yeah.
I've heard it's kind of dark, though, which is kind of interesting. But I'm excited to see that. That came out on my birthday, but we were gone. We were away. So I didn't go on my birthday, and I don't really like theaters anyway. So I'll wait till Disney Plus, most likely, or until I just can't wait anymore and have to. Internet's going down a little bit. Just a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah, it looks really good though. I love like the music choice and everything. Not
Mm-hmm.
crazy dark. Yeah, I heard the villain was kind of Thanos-ish though. Which is kind of interesting, but he didn't really have the kind of the same depth that Thanos has. He was just kind of like evil, more evil than Thanos. Like Thanos is very evil, obviously, but he knows he doesn't really think of himself that way.
Just for a point of reference, what would you say a 10 is?
The Dark Trooper.
Okay. Then
I give him an 8.
Yeah.
An 8.
Yeah,
He's good.
8.
He's very good.
Really.
And this Scott, I would give, I think it's 7. He's good.
Yeah. Not too many details to get wrong, but not too many details to get right either.
Could rig a series of mirrors. Exciting theater. Exiting.
Dan?
I don't know who Dan is. Is that a friend of yours? I'm not familiar with Dan.
Oh, not crazy dark. We could rig a series of mirrors exiting the... He was a yeller. So the villain... Yeah, he didn't seem like a yeller.
I want to know, can you explain rig a series of mirrors? I'm trying to
It's
figure out
something about it being dark. Like I'm
sure he can explain it.
I think he's saying like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's saying like, he can make it brighter by having mirrors from outside.
Okay. But who is Dan? So I know it happens sometimes. I text you a lot, so I kind of have to translate some of them. I get that it happens. But right now, I am not understanding. Dan and I, so I'm assuming Dan is somebody, because it says Dan and I, could rig a series of mirrors exiting the theater. Oh, I get it. I'm getting it. A series of mirrors. That is good. Okay. It took a minute, but that is funny. The mirrors, yes. Smoke and mirrors. Oh, Sam and I. He can be Dan. Dan TV Sam.
I wasn't there.
No, he's saying that you and him could work together and rig a series of mirrors. But yeah, anyway. Scott?
Cyclops? Because you just don't like... So any theater, any movie.
Well, I'm just not a big theater guy. I think there's certain movies that
I thought he was talking about like Guardians specifically or Ant-Man specifically. And then it's like, so next time we go to a theater, you can stand outside and we don't have to pay for your seat.
Right.
But you probably would have to buy something.
You would have to buy a bunch of mirrors. That's what you would have to buy.
They should sell those for like, theater phobic people. They should
theater phobic people. I'm literally the only one.
Yeah. And they would sell a whole bunch of mirrors.
A set of mirrors. You. Why don't they just sell me the movie? Please. I mean, theaters might be fun if it was also like you could see the movie 2 weeks after it came out, like by buying it or something, Like I liked the premiere access thing. I know it didn't work because like people weren't getting enough money or something. Like Scarlett Johansson got mad. And it's like, I get that, but I don't get what was going on, but I get that it has problems, but I preferred that. Having the option to watch it at home for about the price of a theater ticket, I thought was a pretty good idea. A pretty decent idea. So yeah, Scott, what are we gonna rank Scott? He's good. He's got good articulation.
Yeah, like
he's just kind of simplistic.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I can't rate him too highly for that, but I can't like
a 7 is solid.
Yeah,
7. He's a solid 7 for what he is. He'd probably be an 8, but like the fact that he doesn't really, because of the nature of the outfit and the character, he doesn't come with much, and he doesn't have much detail. So I'd probably pop him in a 7. But good articulation, and he's got a cool look to him. We have the police, we have a fire station right near us, so it might be fire station. Oh, sorry. I missed some very Nance chats. I thought the villain from Guardians of the Galaxy was fine. Get the comparison to Thanos. I don't know, because I haven't watched it. But I assume it means it's because he had some sort of he had some sort of goal that was kind of for the greater good, even if he was doing awful things.
That's not what the trailer sounded like. So maybe he gets explained more in the movie. I would hope so. I would hope that the villain is always explained more in the movie than the trailer. Because if you can explain the villain in the trailer, it's not a good villain.
Yeah. So we're gonna do Zombie Witch now. Zombie Witch. So we got 3 people. Good to see you guys. Chilling with us.
And he said Scott Lang is all right.
Scott Lang is all right, like the figure? I don't know what he's talking about. The video is fire. That's why the firemen are coming. That sounds about right. I appreciate the fire emoji as well. We have a pile of garbage over here. More of a pile of garbage than the stream. It's representative. Hey, it's our first stream. We're figuring it out. I think it's been going pretty well, apart from the occasional lags in internet connection, but I feel like that's pretty normal for a long stream. All right. I've been excited for Zombie Scarlet Witch for a while. I always keep forgetting to show the boxes, but we got her on the front there. We got the Kanchu bath. And then over here, we've got some, like, we got the Watcher up here, and then we got the pieces of glass shattering the multiverse timeline, I guess, and you can see Zombie Scarlet Witch there.
And a leg.
And there's a Watcher logo. And there's a leg. So that means I don't need any more legs. Right? I think I have both legs.
How much of Conchu would you be able to build at the moment?
At the moment, none, because I don't have the torso.
Oh.
It
was the same thing with Ultron too, wasn't it?
Yep, I still don't have that. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to building Ultron. And I've heard not so good reviews on that figure anyway. So I might not end up getting it. These are kind of odd. The magic effects that come with. Oh, and back of the box.
I think they are supposed to be different because I didn't watch the zombies episode, but I watched the finale, which
it's kind of the animation style is a little bit of a different color
too. Like that is definitely what it looked like to me.
We have one viewer. I think it's Barry Nance. Good to have you. Yeah, I think it's mostly the animation style, though. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while, but I always thought Zombie Scarlet Witch was, like, really cool. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Her hair is so sharp, it's breaking out of the, like, tissue paper bag.
I always like the hair on the Marvel Legends figures. They do a good job.
Do you just have the con shoes? The con shoes, okay.
Yeah, not the real shoes.
I have the shoes, and I have the arm. I have one arm, I have the head, and I have both legs, and I'm just missing the right arm and the torso. So, but yeah, if we're looking at this Scarlet Witch, this thing is epic. I think it might be raining. Or hailing. I can't honestly tell. But you could probably hear it in the background. It's kind of cozy. But yeah, this is epic. Look at the hair. That is insane.
Yeah, the box does not show what the hair is actually like.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't notice this before. You can see like a bone in her arm. It's kind of cool. There's the rain. The con shoes. I think it's hailing. It sounds like hail. We've been having the weirdest weather because over last week it was like really hot. It was like summer.
And then it started to rain.
Yeah, and then it started raining really bad. And then yeah, it is really cool. Did you like What If, BJ? I don't think I've heard from you. I really like What If.
You can have the platform.
It's so loud. I'm so sorry.
And the effects.
Okay. I think it might be hail. No, it's just rain. It's just rain. It's loud rain because, we're in an RV, so it's clattering on the top. But yeah, this is cool. I am very worried she is never going to be able to stand up because of how heavy her head is going to be. But yeah, that expression on the head and like the eyes. You can't see it because it never focuses, but
And it's probably a little blurrier on the stream.
Yeah, like some of What If. I didn't know there was comics of it. I kind of assumed there was, and that's where so I was looking up at the raid, like, what the heck? But I kind of assumed that there would be comics of it, but
None of the episodes were comics.
well, Zombies was. It wasn't a What If comic, but there were Zombies comics. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But none of the episodes were actually comics.
Yeah.
They were pulled straight from the MCU.
Well, it's not going to be as difficult now that you've cut off all your hair and your beard. Yeah, sorry about the loud rain, but it's kind of fun. Just not good timing. It's like, geez, it's just raining like crazy now, and it's so loud. That message here. One second. I'm texting them. Yes.
I'm supposed to know.
Just chat here. Close the figure. I don't know. Do you send?
I don't know. I think it works.
I was just fiddling with it.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe like the throwing sort of thing. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense. My goodness. How is it, BJ? How is the audio? It's so loud on our end. Can you hear us well? Does it sound like I'm yelling too loud? Because it is raining like crazy right now. I think it is hail. It is hail. What is going on? I have no clue. Oh, sorry. I moved the Wi-Fi. Okay, but can you hear us? Can you hear us well, though, even with all the rain sounds?
there's water there. I'm trying to.
Internet's bad again. Oh, audio is cutting out a bit here and there. Okay. Well, thanks for letting us know. I don't know how we would fix that because we don't know what we're doing.
Okay. So she was kind of throwing the energy at Ultron, like when.
Well, I think that's
Thanos.
normal. I think that's normal that you can't smell us. So I think you're good. Everything should be good on your end.
So yeah, like
Ah,
even though I
died. We saw how sharp that thing was. It impaled the bag.
I'm not a huge zombie fan, but I did like how when she showed up in the finale, it was like it was
Louder, son.
what?
Butt liquor. Never yell at a client.
That is a family name. My ancestors built this country.
You have some Office Funkos.
Yeah.
That's relevant.
Um.
She's falling for me. I don't think I want her to fall for me. Have you seen her? We saw what happened
you
to
wanted
Vision.
you wanted both of the.
Yeah, it's cooler that way.
Okay, I was just. So what I was going for was what I was trying.
Maybe
to
she's
say.
kind of reeling this one back, ready for a second throw.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Because
This seems like it's very similar to the WandaVision Scarlet Witch, which I wish I had on hand right now.
yeah, because I was trying to recapture that moment, which I did think was cool. Like again, I skipped the zombies episode because I think that like a full episode would
You're not
just
big
be
into like creepy stuff, horror type stuff.
right. Like I'm fine having like zombie Scarlet Witch standing there, but just a whole episode of more and more zombies over and over.
And I get that. I'm not super into horror stuff. Usually, if it's kept mild, like I'm into like the tamer stuff, but it can be kind of cool. And the zombies episode it was fun. It was stupid, but it was fun.
But yeah, I did like the way the zombies were incorporated into the finale.
Yeah. I think the coolest part of that episode was seeing like Peter step into a leadership role. Because, Tony and everybody was gone. So he kind of had to step into the role of a leader, and that was really cool. I really liked that.
But yeah, I was immediately able to catch the Endgame reference when she started fighting Ultron.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't really make sense. So it sounds like it was like that episode. It's like, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, it was fun, but if you like think about it for more than 2 seconds,
it's like, why is she fighting?
It sounds like
Infinity
we're
Ultron. Yeah.
Oh, check the microwave. Oh crap! You knocked Scott over.
But yeah, it's like, why is she fighting Infinity Ultron?
I don't.
I mean, like that. In the same way that she fought Thanos in the other reality.
It was a cool little moment though.
Yeah,
and it was cool to have at least a little bit of a zombie episode featured in the finale.
Yeah, I mean, like, I knew there would be, and I wasn't worried about it. I just didn't want to watch the whole episode.
Mm-hmm. It is so loud. I'm sorry about all the popcorn.
That should be your code word on the next live stream you have out here if it starts to hail.
It's not going to hail like ever again. It's just because I'm streaming right now. It's like, well, time to hail.
No, I mean next time you stream out here, if it hails.
You keep knocking Scott out.
Sorry, Scott. Cyclops Scott.
We have two.
Not two-eyed Scott.
Yeah, that's specifically the one with one eye, who actually has 2 eyes. But yeah, this Zombie Scarlet Witch is really cool.
But yeah, next stream you have that it hails. Not if it doesn't hail next stream you have it doesn't matter. But just say sorry about the popcorn and don't explain it.
I will explain it because
you won't be able to help yourself. You need someone to talk about it now.
Yeah, exactly. And you know me, I can't ever shut up. So they aren't truly mindless, so they still like carry forward some of their do her parts fall off? No. They are not removable. Except her hands. I think her hands are. Did she come with extra hands?
No.
I don't think she came with extra hands. But her hands come off.
Maybe that's so you can put the effects down there first.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, you can already get them around the hand, so that's kind of useless.
Right. I really like these effects. They've been using these for like forever, but they work. So that's why they keep using them. And I don't see a reason to create new ones. It's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Because then we'll end up with crappy effects. Like, just keep it simple. I like these. They came with Loki. Yeah. They came with what's her name? How did I forget her name when it's literally just this character with the WandaVision? Wanda. They can strategize. What are you talking about?
The zombies.
Oh yeah.
I would not have expected that.
But yeah, this thing's cool. I like it's kind of Medusa-esque with the hair. It's cool.
Evidently, they're trying to find a cure, and I'm just like, so they're fighting them and killing them?
Yeah, they're fighting them and like killing them and cutting them in half and blowing them up, and it's like, why are you doing this if you're trying to cure them? Like, it's fun. It's like, oh, cool, they just cut Captain America in half with his shield. But then it's like, but wait, aren't they trying to cure him? Why would they want to cut him in half with the shield? So it's dumb. It's like the episode's dumb. It's just dumb fun. And that's all it's supposed to be. So I don't mind. It's really dumb. but it's really fun. So yeah, Zombie Scarlet Witch is cool because she's just kind of this like crazy, unstoppable force as is, but then turn her into like a nearly mindless, not truly mindless because they can strategize. But come from a Cancer universe. What does that mean? Is that a term? I'm not super familiar with all the comic term stuff. I know like multiverse and Infinity Stone.
I know like the sort of Nexus and Totem, like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of interchangeable from what I can tell.
How do we tell, BJ? How do we tell?
They're not attacking people. That was my first thought. It's
Yeah, you'd just find them in the gardens, just like
that one's fine.
yeah, we can leave them alone. Universe riddled with cancer. Okay. So cancer turns people into zombies. Is that what we're getting at here?
Oh. Well, I'll be back real quick.
Okay. There's apparently a cool rainbow outside. Our mom just texted us.
It's rain. It's not hail.
It was hail a second ago.
I don't
The
see
weather
any
is crazy.
hailstones. I don't even see tiny hailstones.
Grains. That's really stupid. I love it. So we have almost all the figures open. We've been at it for 2 hours, and it's gone by very fast. So thank you, everyone, for showing up and watching, hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. And we're going to be here for a little while longer. Sam's just popping out. Check out a rainbow. But, of course, I'm too dedicated. I think the sun's coming out again, so hopefully that means it won't sound like we're popping popcorn anymore. You'd back.
Well, I didn't see it, but I did see the rain out on the street. It
Mhm.
looks like hail.
Face orange frowning.
Face orange frowning.
Face orange frowning. Can you tell us what you meant by that? So yeah. So we've got nearly all of them open. What would we rate this one, Nick? So what, he was an 8. He was, let's just give him an 8. He's pretty epic as well. It's just not as remarkable because all the detail on this
What
is
did
really
you
cool.
give Chewie?
Oh. Internet is going down again. My apologies. Internet's going down. We're popping popcorn. My mom is a liar. Yeah, she probably is because Sam didn't see a rainbow.
There were lots of clouds. Maybe a cloud passed in front of the rainbow.
I don't think that's how
I
rainbows
don't
work.
think so, but it could be.
But yeah,
So,
I would
if
rate
it was
this
high
one. This is good figure. I'd say. I mean, it's too easy just to give them all an 8. So I feel like
So 7. Say
7.
7.
He's
because-
7. I feel like she'd be an 8. It's too easy to just say 7 for all of them. Yeah, 8. I feel like an 8 for this is in order. I don't know. It's hard to rate things. I hate it and I like it, but it's like I love all my figures so much that like I like them all kind of the same. Promises Rainbows and takes the long way. I like all the figures, not all the same, but I have memories with all of them and I like them all for different reasons. So it's hard to pick like give them a rating, and I don't really like rating out of 10 because it doesn't give me enough range. So
Is he tall enough? Are these the same scale?
they are vaguely the same scale, yes.
Is he tall enough?
Her eyes should glow, yes. Let me see. Oh, we're using too much hotspot data.
Better unpack King then.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I remember that. She sees all, right? All right, anyway. Yes, let's unpack Ken because we're using a lot of hotspot data. And I, for some reason, wasn't thinking about that. I thought about that before using my hotspot, but now we've been using the hotspot for a while. Not quite working. But yeah, Ken. saved best for last, hopefully, because he looks really, really cool. So I'm excited to open it. Avengers logo up there for some reason, and good Kang back there.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
It looks like he has a good head sculpt and everything.
What was on Ant-Man's? Oh, it's Avengers for Ant-Man.
Right, like for the other ones, like this has the Watcher because it's from What If. I don't know why Ant-Man's is. I guess they don't really have a logo for Ant-Man, do they?
No, but they could make.
They could do the pin logo. Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be cool. I would dig it,
Yeah.
but they just didn't do it. So
Yeah, they should have done the pin logo.
all right. Oh, we should put someone up
They
there.
all look like they're about to attack me.
They are.
Like I just looked.
They're all
over.
lined up, just ready to kill. Okay. So. Still kind of plasticky as well. We're getting very crowded up here, and Wanda does not want to stand up. Zombie Wanda is like super head heavy because she just has so much hair. We are really running out of space. We have a giant Cassie Lang head. Goodness. It's actually
the
like,
plastic is doing the same
yeah,
thing.
no, it has this same dumb, cheap-looking plastic. Oh well. And here's a giant head. It's good likeness, it looks like.
Yeah.
One honking. Mom's home. She's now featured on the stream. She went honk.
Big hit.
Ooh, this is really, really nice.
Oh yeah,
Look how shiny he is.
Yeah.
Ooh, shiny. He's
Yeah.
carbonized. His head is a little bit oddly shaped. Is that how it looked in the movie? It looks a little odd to me.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's how his helmet was shaped. I don't think his face was this light. Like when the blue went down, it was sort of a dark blue. But yeah, the suit looks really good.
Yeah. It does. This is the Build-A-Figure pieces in it. That's just how I do it. I started like just recycling all the interior parts of the plastic-free packaging because it's just kind of difficult to like get it back in there, and it's not worthwhile because like why would you need to? So here, let's make sure all the accessories stay with everybody so we don't get them all mixed up and stuff. And Wanda didn't come with any, so she's standing finally. Probably shouldn't mess with that too much. The hands look cool. I didn't expect him to be so shiny. Dude, that's cool. There's Sam's pose, because Sam is the master of posing. That's epic. I need flight stands. I need to order some of those Hasbro Pulse flight stands.
Oh, that's cool. You got the cape flowing back too. I didn't get the cape to go back. Look.
Yeah, we should get her an appointment. But she looks so cool. She looks like Medusa or something. I feel like she's got her own style going on. Did you go to Great Clips? Is that?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right?
The wide stance.
This is so easy to pop off. I need to put the He Who Remains head on there. That'd be cool. He's just missing the.
I think he always had. Doesn't he always have the helmet though? And it's just the visor goes down.
No, I've seen the trailers. In the trailers.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was thinking like it was.
Which one? Which one you want? This guy?
Yeah, he does take the.
Kang. Sorry, I haven't been holding up to the screen.
I could run in real quick just this once and
Just get He Who Remains?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Thanks. This is why we have Sam. This is why I really have Sam, to go run and grab me stuff. I could say that now that he's not here. Wait, he heard me. Whatever. So, yeah. I mean, if you've been sticking with me on the replay, thanks. Sticking with us, rather, because Sam has been here. I'm used to filming this stuff solo, you know. Yeah, it's been really fun. Swapping the hands here. And it was cool. We had Matt Bryant pop in a little bit. That was a lot of fun. Chat with him a little bit. Here, we can plug Sam's stuff again. Subscribe to Sam. Subscribe. Let me get his. Just went to just okay clips. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, this is the King. He's kind of got like a shiny thing going on. You see that? Like his parts of him. Sam has brought He Who Remains. I trust you didn't cause a figure avalanche.
No, he was pretty easy to remove.
Oh, okay.
The only problem is I do remember, and also, again, from the trailers and the movie, because the trailers didn't lie, really, those lines are actual scuffers.
Yeah.
Which this figure does not have.
I know, I noticed that too. But it's as close as you're going to get. But yeah, let me... There he is. BJ wanted to see him. He is very cool. Very cool. I think, yeah, the head's kind of odd, but I think I'll get used to it because I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to look. But it does look kind of odd. It's in the alley in the back of Great Clips. That sounds a little bit sketchy. We do have this like super sketchy looking haircut place near us.
Oh, that looks great.
It does, except the neck is too long.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's pretty mild thing. Look, you got the head on there. It looks cool.
Neck's a little long.
But yeah, great likeness on both of them. You know what we should do now? Because I just can't stop myself. Just showing up in his bathrobe. Doesn't take the helmet off. It's great. Yeah. I mean, this is one of my favorites as well. He's not super posable, but he's really good. I'm glad he went and grabbed something. You should have just gone and grabbed every single figure we mentioned throughout this.
I would have had a really hard time carrying them and keeping them from the rain.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think about it, I think that it was a darker blue, but it was still like a glowing dark blue. So I think like that's why. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's why it's that light blue color, just so it like stands out as if it is glowing.
Here, does this go? Yeah, this goes. Excuse me. This goes on this hand.
Oh, I didn't notice he had extra hands.
And since I don't have flight stands for him, I could just have him walking like that.
Well, we still...
Sam the grabber. He has been grabbing from me this whole time. It's been really irritating.
There we
go.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's the pose. Do they have that on the box?
Do they?
No.
No.
It was one of the promo shots, though. That's why I'm remembering it. Yeah, really cool figure. I really like it.
Yeah.
Not my favorite out of all the ones we've opened, but yeah. Sam the Grabber.
Why does his face blur?
Because it doesn't focus on anything except us. I think that's something to do with the camera. It looks good if you like hold it right here, so it's not like looks like you're trying to focus on it too much, but so it's not super distracting. I mean, Kang's got some good fashion sense. Yes. Good pose, and bad internet connection. You gave him the... Okay, that's epic. Here's what Sam did. Secret Invasion? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like the
Yeah,
coolest
cool.
thing coming out. Like recently, there hasn't been too much to get me excited other than like I think Quantum Mania, Guardians of the Galaxy, and of course Secret Invasion. I think Secret Invasion is the coolest looking thing that's been announced and revealed and shown trailers for lately. It looks super cool. Rainbows are real. Rainbows are real. That's Mom. Hi, Mom. I just noticed she has a rainbow in her profile picture. I never noticed that before. But yeah. So yeah, he put the apple in Kang's hand, and He Who Remains is just. It's so much more fun when you can see his facial expression. He looks so like. It's like, why you take my apple? Yeah, are you excited for Secret Invasion, BJ? I know it looks really cool. Yeah. Oh, sick. Yeah, we'll watch it when it comes out. Hopefully, we have time because it looks really, really good.
And I'm also excited to see Martin Freeman's character in there. Like I was
Martin Freeman. Oh yeah, he was in it.
Yeah, like I
So
saw
was Ben Mendelsohn though.
Ben who again? That's
Krennic.
Yeah, I knew he would be there.
He is excited.
Yeah.
I am very excited too.
Yeah, I watched Wakanda Forever after seeing that trailer, because when I saw the Secret Invasion trailer and saw Martin Freeman, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I remember him." But now that I've seen Wakanda Forever, I'm like, "Yeah, I want to see more of this character. I forgot just how fun he was."
Yeah, he is fun.
Yeah,
He's very fun.
I knew he was a fun character. I just forgot just how fun he was until I
I still need to see Wakanda Forever. I just saw the very end. I was like, But Sam said it was pretty good.
Yeah. I'd say it is a good movie on its own, but it's better as a Chadwick Boseman Black Panther tribute.
Yeah.
That has a plot with it. So that's my thoughts.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna just about call it.
Yeah.
It was very fun. Best figure today? I think Ant-Man. I think I give it to Ant-Man.
Yeah. This has
It's dope.
I think the suit just gives the most chances for really good details, and they nailed all of it. So
For sure. I do think it's the best. So thank you guys all for showing up. Everyone who did, everyone who watched the replay. If you watch all the way to the end of this 2.5 hour stream on the replay, thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you, Mom and BJ and everybody who showed up. Kind of missed Ant-Man. Well, you got to go back and watch the replay, sir. I'm just kidding. He is awesome. He has great detail on the suit and a great head sculpt that you can't see. I'll send you some pictures of him, and you can see him when you come over. But yeah, he's the best one for sure. He's number one. He is the one. So thank you guys for sticking around, and thank you for watching with us, making us not be so lonely. Does he have a helmet? Ant-Man is Mom's favorite character, so yes, he does. But you can't have him just holding it. He has to wear it because it has eyes in it. You can't see on camera because the camera's kind of fuzzy, but yeah, he has eyes. He has eyes. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Sorry, Mom, you just got off work or whatever, wherever you were at work, right? I can't remember where she was, but she just got off and now the stream's over. But I'll show him to you when I come inside. Yes. So thank you guys for showing up. It's very hard to end a stream. I never realized it would be this hard.
It's like saying goodbye at church.
Goodbye at church. Right. It never ends. It never ends. I mean, I always wanted to get out of there, but you guys always wanted to stay. So, yes. Yes. Thank you, Barry Nance, Katie Prophet. Matt Bryant was in here earlier. Great figure YouTuber. Go check him out. And I know nobody's probably here, but Dad's home too. So yeah, thank you guys. I'm going to end the stream now. we got to go. And thanks for sticking around if you did. And thanks to the 2 family members who are still here. And I appreciate you, of course, as always. And we will see you later. And we'll see everyone from the World Wide Web world of the internet who watched with us. Thank you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
I have to click it twice.
Yeah.